Okay, let's get started. So Maddie, what is the first question?
Okay, so the first question is, what was your favorite place?
Oh man, there's so many beautiful places that we film in Paris, especially, as you can imagine. But I think I would have to say the roof of the Garnier. There's actually, I have a really special memory on the roof. I feel like I need to tell it now. I haven't really told anybody this memory, actually, probably just my mum, because it's very, very special to me. Probably one of, the best moments of my life, to be honest. I'll give you a bit of a backstory. Hang on, I need to let my dog out. Go ahead. Go. So, I played guitar for about 7 years, and my instructor was somebody very, very, very special to me. He became family. He was someone that, believed in me and pushed me to follow my dreams. And, he was very, very special. And unfortunately he passed away, and before his funeral he asked if I would play Here Comes the Sun at his funeral. So I did, and it was very special. And then fast forward years later, season 1, I'm up on the roof and I'm taking in Paris. I'm having a moment. We were actually filming the opening shot of the entire series, literally the shot that pans down from the name onto me in the pink princess dress. It was a big deal. I was super excited, kind of nervous. I'm gotta kill this. And I'm taking in Paris. I'm up there by myself. I'm taking it all in. It was really hitting me. And then there was a busker down by the steps of the Garnier playing music, and he started playing Here Comes the Sun, and I was just overwhelmed with this amazing emotion. And that was probably honestly one of the best moments of my life, just feeling I was in the right place, that he was with me there in that moment, that I've been following my dreams and he believed in me, and it was just I'm in the right place right now. And so that's probably why I love the roof so much, because it's one of the best moments of my life was there. Well, I just blabbed on and we started pretty deep, so let's move on. The next question is going to be what's your favourite colour?
Okay, next question is, what is your favourite Find Me in Paris season?
I feel the seasons of Find Me in Paris get better and better as they go, so I would have to say season 3, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Okay, so 1905, 1983, or present day?
I would have to say present day, because I feel that is where Lena can be her true self.
Okay, next question is, if you could, what year would you time travel to?
Ooh, what year would I time travel to? I feel as a cast we get this question all the time. And I always say the 50s. I think I would travel to the 50s because I love Grease. That's my favourite movie. But I just know I wouldn't want to go to the future, because I feel that would ruin life's mystery, and that's the exciting part about life, So I think I would go to the past for sure.
Aww. Okay, so what got you into acting?
Okay, so I auditioned for a show as a dancer, and they ended up casting me as a small acting part, and I had a few lines and I was on set, and I remember I think I was 14 or 15 at the time. Maybe I was 16, I don't remember. But I remember looking at my mum and being this is what I want to do. I was looking at her on set, and I was this is it. It sparked a light in me that I didn't even know was there. And I was wow, okay, this is something new. I want to try this, let's see if I can do it. And I just kind of went for it, and here I am.
Okay, so how similar is your personality to Lena's personality?
Oh, we're very similar, freakishly similar. I feel that's what makes it so much fun to play her. It's because we're very alike.
And what is your favorite part about playing Lena?
I love that she's passionate and she's got such a big heart, and I feel that combination results in a roller coaster of emotions. She's always going through something, as you guys know, and I think that makes it really, really fun to be her.
Okay, so next question is, what was the funniest memory from set?
Oh my goodness, we have so many funny memories. A lot from offset as well. Actually, I'm going to bring a castmate on with me to help me answer this question. So TJ, do you want to come on? Are you on here right now? Is there any way that I can... Oh, here we go. I'm so excited. I'm up. I'm gonna be all the way up. Oh my
How are
God,
you?
I miss you so much.
I know, I've been watching and I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss that accent.
Okay, wait, I need to tell the fans something right now. On my birthday, TJ sent me the best voice note I have ever received in my life. He sang me happy birthday. Like, oh my, that was the best thing ever. I've been asking him to sing for me since season 2. And he finally did on a voice note for my birthday. So, and he was amazing. I loved that. That was so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
and then
so...
like my birthday's like 2 weeks after Jess, so she did the same, which was big.
Okay, don't tell people that. They're gonna ask me to sing him happy birthday. It was awful. I didn't actually sing. Like, TJ actually has like a voice of an angel. I was just like...
We saw your Instagram post of you singing.
Okay, that's singing to Lily, you know. Okay, let's not talk about that. I don't want to sing. So, the question was funniest memory on set. And I was trying to think, like, we have so many, like, I feel like when we're not serious, it's funny all the time. Like, we're just, all of us are like goofballs. But you know what I remembered? Do you remember that time Castle fell around the bar? It was the first time. It was the first time that me and TJ have ever seen Castle embarrassed. And it was the cutest and funniest like ever. We were in the middle of like a line run and he was late and he ran in and like everyone's dead silent and like watching and he just completely wiped out. It was so funny.
I still feel bad for laughing.
I know, but even that time that you remember when you tripped over those flare pants and everyone was like, oh my God, is he okay? And I was like,
see, whenever people on set fall, the mood is like very somber and then it's just like me and Jess cracking up. No, there was, I remember that one. Both from season 3, so I don't know. Maybe when we watch it, we'll think back to that.
We will.
The other thing, because I was trying to think about it, and I was like, a lot of the funniest memories. I'm like, if we explain them to people, they'll be like, oh, that's not funny.
Like, that's not funny. I know. I was thinking that too. But our funniest memory was definitely like the night that we surprised Castle. So like, okay, I'll give a backstory. So like, all of us had birthdays during filming, so we all like celebrated each other's birthdays and made it really special. And Castle was the only one that didn't have a birthday, so we picked a random day in November. And like, he thought he was just coming over to my room for us all to hang out, but we like dressed up like him. We had embarrassing pictures of him all over the room. We had a birthday present for him. He was so confused. That was such a funny night. I love that night.
Because we made it into like a competition. We were like, who won? Who did he say dressed most like him?
Oh wait, who dressed most like him? I don't remember.
Want to say it was
I feel like it was you.
No, it wasn't me, because I was annoyed. I was like, I've put in work.
It definitely wasn't me. I don't know. Whoever had like the most colour, because I didn't have any colour.
Oh.
I forget who it was. Was it not Q?
Maybe it was Q.
It might have been Q.
Maybe it was Q. Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any other... Oh, Castle just said I choose Q.
Hey, Castle. Hey, dude. No, the other funny thing I was going to say was, because we obviously get so bored on set, we were trying to rank each other, the cast, who was the funniest out of the cast.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, a lot of the time, everyone was like, yeah, Castle's the funniest. But Castle and Ava were often... and Jake. Jake is very funny.
I know. That was so fun,
I think they were
actually.
top 3.
We also had that competition about set etiquette as well, which I think I won set etiquette, but I think we all, like, argued about who was the winner of that. I actually think it was you. Realistically, it was you.
I think... no.
Well, it definitely wasn't Castle, Ava, or Jake. Definitely not. Okay, yeah. I think. Is there any other questions?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna answer another one with me?
Sure.
Before you go, okay.
Okay, so the next question is, did you keep anything from set? If yes, what did you keep?
Did you keep anything from set?
I did in so my first season was in season 2, and I don't know if you guys remember. There's a scene where Brie and Kennedy, they give Isaac a towel with his name engraved onto it, embroidered onto it, and I
Oh,
was like,
you
this
don't, you
is
kept
actually
that.
so cool. Yeah, and I've still got it with me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
my
really
favorite
keep
prop.
much from set. I just kept like Lena's comfy clothes. Like I've got like
Hmm.
that jumpsuit that she always wore in season 2, like the
Hmm.
block jumpsuit because it's so comfortable. But yeah, I just have a few of her clothes. That's pretty
Do you
much
have
it.
your ballet booties?
No, I don't. I think Ava must have kept them. She was obsessed with them. She
Ava
must have.
would have, yeah.
She must have. I don't even think Lena really wore them that much. I think a little bit in season 1, but that was more
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, I didn't really wear them that often. I should have though, because they're so comfy little moon shoes.
Yeah,
I love them.
it was like walking on clouds.
Yeah, it really was. Anyways, thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me. I'm gonna stay watching because this is gonna be interesting. I want to know what
Okay.
some people's questions are.
Okay. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you again.
Love you too, Jess. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I don't know how to take this off. Oh. Okay. Next question.
Okay, next question is, describe season 3 in 3 words.
In 3 words. That's all I get.
Words.
Suspenseful, unexpected, and epic. I took that one from Hulu. It was in the trailer, but it's true. It's epic.
Okay, this is a good question. What was the hardest dance on the show?
Oh, I would say for me, it was Libertalia in season 2, and I think it was more about like the training was super intense for that, and the rehearsals were like really, really hard. And then when we actually filmed the scene where I auditioned to play Libertalia, I was an emotional scene. I think I was upset with Inez in the scene, and I'm like crying during the dance. So I think when we filmed that, it was just like a lot going on and a lot for me to think about. So I would say Libertalia, but for season 3, there's like quite a few dances that I'm excited for you to see. But there was one duet that I did with Jake that was like super technical, and it made it a little more difficult because he's like super tall and I'm super short, so it made like some of the moves quite difficult. And it was super technical, but it was really fun, and I can't wait for you guys to see.
Okay, next question. Do you speak any French?
You think I would after spending 3 years in Paris, but I know like the terms used on set and a couple of slang terms, but like I can't comfortably have like a conversation in French. I know you can. You can definitely speak
French
more than I
version.
can. Yeah. But I can't like comfortably have a conversation. I think I can understand conversations. Like if I walk by and you're talking about me in French, I know you're talking about me. But like I don't know, I can't comfortably like sit there and chat with someone in French. But like yeah, I think I definitely learned more like being in France than from what I knew at school. But if someone started talking to me in French right now, like I won't be able to have a conversation. Rory is very good at French. He was like very good. He would be having conversations on set and I, to be honest, I didn't even understand how he picked it up so quick, but he was like the best with the French.
Wow. Okay, next question is, what challenges will Lena have to face in season 3?
Oh, Lena faces many new challenges. As you saw in the trailer, spoiler alert, Nico erases her memories. So this causes many, many challenges for her, of course, and like there's so many different sides to Nico that itself just like causes problems for Lena and like confusion, and you know she doesn't know who he is, and like yeah, it's just she faces a lot of new challenges, especially because this year as well she's getting ready to audition for Company. So the stress of that, which is like her dream, all of that on top of each other is just like super overwhelming for her. So lots of new challenges in season 3.
Okay, next question. If you weren't Lena, who would you like to play?
See, I always used to say Frank. Like, I always used to say I would want to be Frank because he's such a cool character. But I feel like it's tied between him and Nico now, just because Nico's so complex and like it keeps things very interesting, which I think would be really fun to play. But honestly, I love being Lena so much. I protect her with my whole heart. I don't trade her for the world. Lena always.
Okay, next question. If you could travel through time, what would you change?
What would I change? There was a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things I would change in history, a lot of things. But in terms of like my personal life, I think the things I would change, I wouldn't want to change anything because I feel like the things that you'd think I'd want to change have like shaped me who I am today and have helped me grow into the person that I am. So yeah, I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason, so I wouldn't actually change anything about my own personal life.
Okay, next question. Ballet or hip hop?
For me, hip hop, but I know Lena, 100% ballet. Like that's her dream, since is to make company from day one. It's been ballet for her. So, yeah.
Okay. How different is Lena in season 3 from season 1?
Oh, she's very different. I mean, you guys can see the change from season 1 to season 2 and how much she adjusts to like the new world and stuff. And so season 3 is like even more so. And I think that this season she really like figures out who she is and finds, her true self. So season 3, yeah, she's very, very different.
Okay, next question. Can you tell us more about your relationship with Nico?
Oh, okay. So, as I said before, Nico has many different sides to him, which causes a lot of challenges for Lena. I definitely would say that he interrupts her life, like in the most unexpected ways. And I'm so excited for you guys to meet his character and just kind of see how that evolves.
So, will Lena fall in love in season 3?
Oh, Lena has a lot of love to give. There's a lot of love triangles all the time through the whole season. But I think that I don't want to give anything away, but I think that maybe in season 3 she like really figures it out. And there's a lot of like unexpected love triangles and like romantic drama that you really won't see coming, which is super exciting for the drama side of season 3. And yeah, I think, but her true love is dance. Let's be realistic. That's gonna be my answer.
It's a good answer. Okay, so this is more of a personal question. When did you start dancing?
I started dancing when I was 4. I was a ballroom dancer, but it wasn't until I moved to Canada that I started doing ballet and stuff. So when I was 6 is when I did like ballet and acrobatics and jazz and stuff with you.
Yeah.
That's how I met Maddie. We danced together when I moved here.
Aww. Okay, so next question is, what are your plans for the holidays?
So I know in France you guys have like holidays in August, I think, right? We don't really like have that over here. But I'm technically on my holidays because I've been home for such a long time now. I've just been like hanging out with friends and family, and I'm gonna be binge watching season 3 next week. So those are my plans.
Okay, so do you like pineapples as much as Lena does?
I don't think anyone loves pineapple as much as Lena does, but I do like it. Although I would pick like strawberries and berries over pineapple any day. I love berries.
Okay, so this is another good question. What keeps you motivated?
I do like that question. I'm a very, very passionate person, so I think that itself keeps me quite motivated. And I'm like very, very determined to reach my dreams. I also have such a loving family and friends that I'm so, so grateful for. They support me every single day, so that definitely helps. And I have 2 journals that I write in every day. One of them is like a goals journal, so you write down like 3 goals for the day. And the other one is a gratitude journal. I cannot live without my gratitude journal, so I think that definitely keeps me motivated, keeps me like on top of my goals.
Wow, so nice.
That was a good question.
Yeah, very good question. Okay, next question. If you could have one superpower, which one would it be?
definitely teleporting because I'm late for everything. And I've got like family and friends all over the world, so I'd love to just be like, oh hey, I'm gonna go to England and see my family. I'm gonna go to Scotland and see Ava. I'm gonna go back to LA and see Castle for a bit. You know, like I'd love to be able to just teleport. That would be very cool.
That would be so cool. Okay, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is cheese. I love cheese.
Okay, very last question. What is your favorite song from Find Me in Paris?
My favorite song. Ooh. Forget how it goes. I'm in love. For the first time. How does it go? It's one that I did with Rory. How does it go? Spice. The Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. It's called Wi-Fi. That's my favorite song. We used to sing that one all the time, and I loved that duet that we did, that Max and I did, or Rory and I did. So definitely Wi-Fi. Actually, the Find Me in Paris Season 3 album also drops on August 21st, so super exciting day. So tune in for that as well. I'm sure the Find Me in Paris official account will keep posting for you guys to like keep you up to date, but you guys will love it. And that's all the questions that you guys submitted last week, but I want to stay on with you guys for a little bit longer. I want to bring, is Ava on here? Let's bring Ava and we can ask her a couple questions. I can be the interviewer now.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, lovely.
Hello. I didn't see that coming.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I know I should have given you warning.
Hello,
How are
I'm
you?
actually eating currently.
Oh, what are you having? Salad?
I'm
Pasta?
having salad. Absolutely not. I'm having pasta and parmesan and
Yum.
rice.
Yum. Yeah,
And
what
then
time is
fried
it there? I
chicken.
guess it's like 7:30.
Well, 7:30. Yeah. But this is amazing. There's so many people on here.
I know, I was not expecting that.
I know, it's mad.
It's
People
really
must be
nice.
excited about season 3.
I know. Okay, I want to ask you a couple questions that they asked me.
Oh my goodness.
How would you describe season 3 in 3 words?
Well, I saw your words. And
They
I
were
was
good,
like,
right?
They were really good. How would I describe season 3? Sunny. Hot in more ways than one. And how else would I describe it? Very dramatic.
I know it's super dramatic, right?
Someone said as well, are there any new couples? And I was like,
You'll
yeah.
have to wait and
Oh my
see.
goodness. Someone says my camera looks bad. It's always
Oh.
like, wait.
Can you see me?
To
me? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Also, I loved the Wi-Fi song too. I'm in love.
I know I couldn't remember it.
I thought you were gonna say the one that we did the dance to in season 1, the one that used to be "Take Me to Church." We did a dance to "Take Me to Church" by Hosier to begin with, and we were loving it. And then the song changed, and the other song is also good, but
It's good, but it threw us off so much because we
Oh,
learned
yeah.
the dance to Take Me to Church, and then we had to
Uh-huh.
readjust the timing of everything. You know
We
that
had to
scene when
change so
Armando's
much.
like drilling us? That was like real life.
Yeah,
Because we were
that's
so
how our rehearsals actually
confused.
are. Yeah, that was crazy.
And
Someone said
someone
Jess
just,
looks
get
like a
together.
golden goddess. You do, Jess. You do look like a golden goddess.
Stop. That is so
That's
nice.
funny.
Stop. I'm embarrassed. Thank you. Okay, what's another question? Do you have a funniest memory? Or did me and TJ like cover it? I just feel like there were so many little things that happened, but they're like have to be there moments.
There's so many memories, and not the funniest ones I probably can't say on here.
I know, I was trying to like tell TJ what my favorite one was from that.
Uh-huh.
Like from
Oh, did you?
yeah, from Castle's
That's
surprise
smart.
fake birthday, remember?
I was wondering because I came on when you were talking about that, and I was wondering why
Yeah,
we were talking
that was
about
definitely
it.
the best memory that we have.
That
from
was probably
season
the
three.
funniest day of my entire life, and I can't tell you guys why, but it was very, very funny.
That was a very
I can't
memorable
believe
memory.
Castle said Q had the best costume of him.
No, he's like, oh, Q?
Yeah, Q.
Yeah. I don't remember
we
what
did.
everybody wore. I don't really remember.
We tried hard. We really
I know,
committed.
yeah, we did actually. We did.
We did. Funniest memory. Best memory, I will always say, was the boat in Cannes.
Yeah.
That's probably, I still think that's probably the best day of my life.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Like, I've never, like, properly swam in the water like that before, so that was amazing. But actually on set, obviously, there's a funny memory we always tell about Sean.
Can we tell it?
Is Sean here?
Yeah,
Sean
he probably
always-
is. I feel
we
so
call
bad,
him.
Sean. We always tell this.
We
fun
always
story.
talk about this. Sean will never live this down.
Live it down, ever.
But we were doing a scene and we had to like me and Jess had to run away from the time collectors. And it was actually quite scary in real life because they were like so close.
Yeah, no, and it was
us.
dark outside.
Yeah. Oh, Sean's commented, for God's sake. And it was actually really scary. Like, they were really close behind us. And then they come running and Sean just like face planted right on the floor. Like, it was
Yeah, because we had to run through a door that had like a little pathway, but a pathway over top of like a pond. Or like like some small body of water.
Mhm.
And yeah, I remember we didn't close the door all the way because we didn't have a chance, and we were just like trying to run away from them.
Yeah,
And he went straight through the door into
Straight
the pond.
It was really unfortunate, but it was really entertaining for the rest of
It was
it.
so funny.
And
Sorry,
they were
Sean.
doing a drone shot as well, weren't they?
They were doing a drone shot.
It was a
but
drone.
I think was it? Did they actually film it, or was it a camera rehearsal?
I hope they filmed it because I want to find that footage one day
Me
and
too. Me
post
too.
it so you can all see how funny it was because that was great.
I know. I wish.
Someone
I
ever
really
lived it.
want. I really want them to release more like bloopers and stuff because we haven't
I
seen any of that
know
stuff.
because
It's
we
so
got them
funny.
for our birthdays as well.
Yeah.
The birthday post, and I was like, that's so funny, but I want to see more because we
I
had
know,
so
me
many
too.
bloopers. But yeah, some of them. Oh, Sean says it was a rehearsal, but no one told him. So he went
Oh,
for
that's
it.
why he went for it.
Yeah, he probably.
Oh.
See, that's the thing. Sean's committed. Sean
Always.
is committed to the job, and he will get the job done even if we're not filming. So yeah,
That's so funny. Actually, Sean, do you want to come on?
yeah, Sean.
Say
Go on.
hello.
It's so
Okay, I'm
nice
gonna-
seeing everyone. It was nice seeing
I
you
know.
as well.
I know. I miss
so
you
yeah.
guys so much. I can't wait
I
till we can see
know.
each other again. And
When we can all travel, let's
Yeah,
definitely.
well, we have to do that like trip that we're all planning.
Yeah,
We all want to get
I
together.
think we should go to Greece. The
Oh,
Mamma
yeah, 'cause
Mia
we
Island.
were gonna go.
Yeah,
We should. Yeah,
so
we
we should.
should.
when we
Okay.
can, we'll go to Greece. Okay,
This is turning into a FaceTime that everyone's.
I know, I'm sorry. Like, this is.
We always
actually
do
fall.
this.
Yeah. Okay,
Right,
I'll
okay,
speak
yeah,
to you soon.
I'll talk to you soon.
Mhm.
Okay, love you.
Right, love you lots. Bye. Oh shit.
Okay, let's on. Oh, what did I just do? I get so excited when people join. Where are you? Oh,
Oh my
Hi.
god, there are so many people here, Jess.
I know.
Okay, do you know what? I'm answering Maddie's question from earlier.
Look
She
at
said,
you.
did you keep anything from the
You look
set? You're
so
damn
good.
right I did.
Are you
There's a bit of season 1 back in it, you see what I mean?
Come see this. Look how good he looks.
Maddie, I'm answering your question.
Wow. This is Maddie, by the way. Hello.
Hi Maddie, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I
You
kept
look
it, like,
so good.
I say I kept
Oh no, he froze. There you go.
yeah, I kinda just robbed it, so
It looks amazing, and you can.
I mean,
you
look.
can pull it off as Sean, and you can pull it off as Frank. So
you know what I'm saying? We're on the Family in Paris official page. You gotta dress for the occasion.
Sean, your hair
I know,
is
it's
like.
so different, right?
Did you dye it back, or did it just fully grow out?
Yeah, kind of. I had a job just before COVID, and I was still kind of blonde, and they put a dye in it that was meant to be a washout, and that was 7 months ago. So
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks great though. It makes your eyes pop even more, which I didn't even think was possible.
There are so many people here. This is so sick. How's everyone doing?
I know, let's see if there's any. Oh, I want to ask you some questions too.
Absolutely, work away.
Thank you. All right. Do you have any like memories or like funny stories that you want to tell from any of the seasons?
I want to set the record straight.
Oh God. I'm sorry, we always tell that story.
I'm setting the record straight for the 1,085 people here. You always get to tell this story when I'm not present. So
I
we're
know.
setting the record straight.
I know.
That was a rehearsal. Nobody told me. And up until you have to admit.
Oh no, he got out again.
And then you guys went behind it and like closed it, yeah? And then when I pushed up against it, it like didn't move and you guys were behind it.
Yeah, I know. It's because I guess if we knew it was a rehearsal, we probably just like didn't expect
Yeah,
that you were
because-
gonna go right into the door, so we didn't close it all the way.
And I went straight through it. But the thing was, like, it was. I think it was the shot where Christy was on the bench and the camera was like following us from the corner and coming around.
Yeah, it
and then
was.
The door was here, and I just, you know what? I keep saying, I wasn't told it was a rehearsal. I probably was. I probably just wasn't listening.
You probably
And-
you probably were. I think we all were.
Oh, do you know what? I'm lying. It wasn't even turning. It was just us coming around the corner. And sure, I was running that fast. The lads had stopped running. Everyone was
I
like,
know,
Sean,
it was just you.
stop.
It was literally just you, and next thing I know, you come flying through a door into a pond, and like your little
I
hat
was
was like
good times,
floating
bro.
away.
I genuinely thought Lawrence was going to vomit with laughter. Like, he was laughing. He was actually gagging, like.
Yeah, he was.
But,
That's so funny.
so much falling in season 1. Oh my god. I was black and blue most of the time.
I know. On season 3 as well, I was thinking about it, like, with that question, the funniest memory. Like, I am so bad when it comes to people falling. I don't know why. I feel awful because, like, obviously I want to make sure they're okay. But, like, I just find a human body falling, like, so hilarious. And when it's someone that you, like, that you love and you work with every day.
I think there's like there's this split second where you're like, are you okay?
Yeah,
And then they are, and you're like, ha!
I know. I know. I remember when TJ fell in season 3. He like really fell, and like we didn't really know because he was like behind us. And I turned around and he's just on the ground. And I remember going over to him. And everyone was so worried, and I was just like making sure he was okay, but like laughing through my words, and it felt awful. But as soon as I knew he was fine, it was hilarious.
I even remember that scene you and I did in season 1, where we have like the little dance fight. I remember just being black and blue after that because
Oh yeah.
remember they wanted that wide shot and they were like, oh, well, we can't do it if we're going to use the crash mat. And I was like, in that case,
You just went for it and you threw yourself into those boxes, didn't you?
No, it was when you tripped me. I kind of did that side fall.
Yeah, and then even at the end, when I leave and you like trip over
Yeah.
yourself and you fall
I
into the
remember
box.
because I was so full of adrenaline because that was such a fun day. That was our first time shooting together.
Yeah,
And
it
we were so excited. I
was.
was so full of adrenaline. It was so much fun. And I just kept throwing myself on the ground. And then I remember like an hour later, kind of in costume, and I was like, I could barely get out of my trousers. I was so sore.
Oh my god, I know. That was super fun. That fight scene was really fun too, actually.
That was so much fun.
I was just thinking, I'm excited for the fans for season 3 with your character because I feel like a lot happens for you. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
it's a big I'm so
Yeah,
excited
like-
actually.
There are a lot of people here asking, am I in season 3? Yes, absolutely. I'm in season 3.
Are you not in the trailer?
No, that's why I got lots of messages after. I was gonna say something on my story because I wasn't in the trailer and people were saying like, "Oh my god, are you in season 3?"
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Sean
guys,
is
don't worry, I
in
am.
season
I am.
3. You best believe.
I can't wait. Yeah, Frank definitely. There's a lot to see with.
Yeah,
Frank
you
in
like
season 1.
your character from season 1 evolves insanely, like
Yeah,
so much. Even from season 1 to
Absolutely.
season 2.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like Frank goes through a lot, and I'm not going to give away anything about season 3, obviously. But I don't trust that any of you guys aren't screen recording this. But yeah, I mean, even from the get go in season 2. I mean, when Clive gets deleted and there's that scene, you were there for that scene where I come out of the Garnier and I'm just absolutely
Yes, I
raw.
know. Oh my god, yeah.
And
remember that.
I was a wreck that day. I remember, like, I was an emotional wreck. And I actually remember, and this is a lovely little kind of behind the scenes story, where we got the take, and you remember how many people were outside, and it was such a hot day, and it was just so intense.
Yeah.
And I was screaming my heart out. And they called cut, and they said, "That's it, we got it." And I turned around, and you were just there, and you gave me this hug. And I remember the waterworks
Yeah.
erupted.
Yeah,
And
you
it was
did.
it was that kind of like, it was a beautiful sadness, you know, because it was
Yeah.
just what I needed. And like, obviously you and I have such like a lovely bond, and you were just like, oh, and then I was like, oh, that was so
You know
lovely.
what I actually really want to talk about right now?
Yes, ma'am.
The fact that we like had a wedding.
For anyone that doesn't
Can we
know,
just talk about this really quick? It's a
I
really
just,
long story.
yeah.
But
Would you like to tell it, or will I?
yeah, I'm gonna tell the beginning of it.
Yeah,
Season
you were the
2.
man. You work away.
Season 2, we loved, as a cast, we loved hanging out by the river in Paris. It was like our favorite spot. Christy would come with his guitar and be playing music. It was so beautiful. We loved it. And we had Haribo's, like the sweets, and Sean just like taps me on my shoulder, and I turn around and he's like on one knee with a Haribo ring, like as a joke, right? And just like, he's like, "Will you marry me?" I'm like, "Yes," like we're getting married. It was just a joke. And then this inside joke continued for like the entire season, all of season 3. But we just like called each other like husband and wife. Like it was a thing. And then season 3, we were wrapping in Paris, and the last scene they were filming in Paris on the bridge, and I remember like me and Ava weren't filming that night, so we just like wanted to come and visit. And I'm rolling up to set and whatever, and then our director pulls me aside and he's like talking to me about all this random stuff about my career, and I'm just like, why is he like having this conversation with me right now? And next thing I know, he's like, "I've always felt like I was a father to you." And then he like he lifts my arm and like
Yes.
walks me down the aisle.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was filmed. Philo like fully filmed this fake wedding.
Philo had
We
Steadicam.
need to see
We
it. There
had
was
the
lights.
boom mic. We
There was
had
a boom.
everything.
It was
You
the
have
most
no-
unexpected thing.
Yes, you have no idea the amount of preparation that went into this wedding.
I know. I had no idea, and you know, I'm surprised Ava didn't blob, because Ava, like, I don't know how she kept that a secret from me. Like, honestly, I was with her the whole day before we went to visit you guys, and she did not even like hint about it.
I don't know if Jess, or you're Jess, hi Jess. I don't know if Jill is here, but Jill was like on it. Like, I was actually at home. I was in Ireland, and I was thinking, I was like, Jess has been my wife for a while now. We should have a wedding, like. And I made a group chat, and I was like, lads, we're having a wedding.
And everyone was so committed. Like, the bridesmaids were set up, the
Oh.
groomsmen, and I was just like, wait, what's going on? And like, Castle was standing there, like, with a little speech, and I was just like, what do I do? Like, is it like, what's going on?
Jill and Layla were on it. Like, we wrapped the scene, and we all had our big hugs, and that was lovely. It was like, oh guys, you know, like, that's a wrap on Paris. That's amazing. With the Eiffel Tower, everything was awesome, and we had our little moment. And then Jill was like, right, you go, everyone, this aisle, bridesmaids, go.
It's true, because as well, we said if we were to actually get married, like, we'd want to get married on that bridge.
Oh yeah.
We said that too. That's so much. That just clicked. That just clicked right now.
What do you mean?
I mean when?
Yeah.
Because we're married.
That was really awkward.
Okay, I'm gonna see if like other people have questions here before I log off, because I have about like 15-20 minutes.
Absolutely.
But thank you for joining the
Thank you for
live.
having me.
I miss you so
Guys,
much.
thank you all for being here. I hope you guys are all really excited for season 3. We can't wait to share it with you. And Jess, I love the bones of you. You're doing amazing. Mwah. Love you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
All right, bye guys.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna answer some of your questions here in the comments, and then I got ahead because it's almost 3. Let's see. So what do you guys want to ask me? Okay, yeah, we're getting like the same question, so I'm gonna address this. A lot of you guys are asking about Max because obviously you all saw the trailer. There's a lot of questions, a lot of comments about him and Thea, and I really, really don't want to ruin the storyline for you guys. And I know if you're a diehard fan, deep down, you don't want me to ruin it for you either. So. You'll have to wait one more week and then you can binge watch it like I will, and you can find out everything about Max and Thea. I really don't want to ruin the story for you guys. See, don't ruin it. There we go. Okay, next question. What is your favourite colour? Pink is my favourite colour. Jessica, is it difficult to be an actress or are you used to it? Yeah, I really enjoy it. There's a lot of challenges, obviously, but I love it so much that it doesn't feel like a job. It's just like my passion and I get to live it every day, and for that I'm super, super grateful. But of course, there's many challenges that come with it on and off set. So, yeah, but I love my job. Let's see what else. Did you start dancing ballet before Find Me in Paris? I did ballet when I was younger, but I never like really trained like as a prima. So I kind of did like a lot of different styles. When I went to college, I did like a lot of commercial dance, like hip hop and jazz and stuff like that. But then I always did ballet growing up, like through my whole life. I just didn't specifically focus on it. And then when I did Find Me in Paris, obviously a lot, like pretty much all of the training was in ballet, which was really nice. And I felt like I definitely grew as a dancer in ballet through all of my training with the show.
Some amazing solos.
I'm trying to see, okay, what was the hardest thing on set? That's a tricky one. I feel like filming, like long days, it was a very long shoot. It was 6 months away from home. Like there was like definitely days that were tougher than others, but it was, as cheesy as it sounds, it's like you guys, the fans, and like my cast and stuff, they just like keep me motivated and like pushing through to like get the show done. And I love being Lena and I love the show, and as much as like I had really hard days sometimes, you just gotta push through it. And I think it would be like being on, because as an actor you've got to be on your game, especially like I'm leading the show, like I bring the energy to set. I want everyone to be positive and happy, and so like I had to bury a lot of things. If I'm having an anxious day, like nobody can see that. I don't want anybody to see that, because then that's going to affect the energy on the entire set. So I would say like the hardest thing is sometimes being on, especially when you're tired and you're feeling emotional, and is just keeping that like positivity and focus and stuff like that. That's a good question though. Oh, that's a good question too. Why is season 3 in the south of France if it's called Find Me in Paris? Well, you know that, I mean, I hope that you've all seen season 2. By the end of season 2, we're in the 80s, so you know that we must be there at the beginning of season 3. So we're kind of like, I think we go to a few different places. It's still in Paris, and I can't wait for you to see, because the stuff in the south of France is beautiful and really, really fun storylines too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get to these questions. Oh, you guys are all so nice. What is your biggest dream? I don't really know. I just want to do this for a living. I want to be able to work as an actress for the rest of my life. And I love doing it. So I feel like I'm living my dream anyway. I just want to keep going with it. Keep making shows and movies and inspiring people. That's my dream. The best part of filming, there's so many good things about filming. Like, the locations are so beautiful. Paris in the south of France was so amazing. But honestly, the best part about filming is my castmates. Like, they're literally my family, and I love them so much, and I don't think I could have done it without them. Like, they're amazing. I'm so grateful that we all get along so well. Season 3, when does it start on TV? Well, season 3 is out on Hulu on Friday, August 21st. And then after, it will be on other networks, but it's gonna air for the first time on Hulu. And then I think Family in Paris official page will definitely like keep you guys posted of when it's gonna drop on like Disney and Nickelodeon and HBO and all of them. What is your favorite season of Family in Paris? I think we asked this question, but I think my favorite season 3, just because I think the seasons get better and better as they go on, and there's like a lot of twists and turns in season 3 that you guys are not gonna expect. So I'm very excited. Okay, guys, we've got 10 more minutes. So if you have any other questions, we'll see. Let's see. Oh no, keep doing that. Oh, your favorite quote that helps motivate you? That's such a good question. My main quote it's literally like my email signature, and it's on my bio on my Instagram, is spread love everywhere you go. I think it's so like cute and it's simple, and I'm a big believer on that. There's never too much love in the world. We could definitely use more of it. So that's my favorite quote. Do you have a favorite line? In the show, I actually loved in season 1, episode 3, when I actually say "Find me in Paris." That was like super cool. And then other than that, I think that's probably it. There's so many like funny lines and silly lines that Lena says, but I think that "Find me in Paris," when I actually said the name, that was like a cool moment. I was actually really stressed because I was like, this is like an important line. The most complicated scene, I think that means. I would say, I don't even know what the most complicated one was, but I know like when we have dancing scenes and we have to like act through the dance, that can be difficult because we have to think about a lot at the same time. And especially scenes when you start really happy and then like you hear some bad news and you have to cry like in the middle of the scene. It's not like you can prepare to cry before they call action. It's like has to happen throughout the scene. That can be quite difficult. Yeah, so those ones. Yes, Henry is in season 3, and you can expect more music from him. I'm so excited for you guys to hear. There's so many fun things in season 3, like I actually can't wait. I really don't know when it's going to be on other networks, you guys, but I'm sure after it's aired on Hulu next Friday that the other networks will announce when it's going to air. You guys are asking so many specific questions. I see you. I'm not telling you. I don't want to ruin it. Do you get on well with people on set? Yes, very well. Like I said, we are such a family. Like our cast, we keep in touch. We want to go on like a big trip when we can. Yeah, we get on so well, and that's what made like filming away from home so much easier. Is because I created my family there. With my castmates. Tell us about Lena's love story in season 3. There's a couple of twists and turns, always. But there's definitely a lot of romantic drama in season 3. Like I said, that it'll be unexpected, which is nice. And of course, there's always like love triangles, and like I said earlier too, Lena's got a lot of love to give. So there's just, you'll see, and I'm excited for you to see. Oh, someone just asked about Lily.
Oh.
My fur baby is currently being dog sat by my mum outside of my room right now. She came in at the beginning. She was like, I want to be on it. I can read her mind. Okay. Alright, guys. I feel like that wraps up the live. Okay, I'll answer one more question. Do you have anything in common with your character? Yes, I feel like we're very similar, like very, very similar, which made it super enjoyable for me to play her. She's very passionate about little things, and I feel like I am as well. She really cares about other people, and I think I do too. We like to see the best in everyone. She's a little loopy sometimes, which I can definitely be loopy. I'm sure my castmates can vouch for me on that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, I'm not a time traveler, but other than that, we're very, very, very similar. Oh, this is an interesting one too. How is it to kiss a friend? I feel like you mean like kissing like my castmates.